Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, and a very pleasant day to our beloved lecturer. Allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Mama Ashraf bin Azmi from CS1104D, and I am the project manager for the Ummi Kindergarten registration system. Alongside with my friends, as a project manager for this group, there are some tasks and responsibilities that I have to do. And the first one is to manage the group by distributing the tasks to the members. Secondly, I am responsible for planning to organize and directing the completion of project objectives while achieving the targeted time, scope, and budget. I also will do the important documentation such as SDP, SRS, SDD, and the final report, and also knowing the team members' progress.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Denya Hakim bin Abu Hanifah. I am from CS1104D, and my role in this group project is as a database designer. And my responsibility as a database designer is to design, creating, implementing, and maintaining database management system. I will produce physical and logical models using MySQL Workbench. After that, I will create a database using Heady SQL based on the design that I have created. So my team members will use it for the purpose of this project.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Iman Hakimin bin Muhammad Asnan and I'm from class CS1104D. My role in this group project is a programmer. My contribution for the team is that I'm responsible for maintaining the system and database up to date.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ashraf Hakim bin Muhammad Razali. I'm from CS1104D. My role in this group project is programmer.
The important things that we want to deliver to the audience are the benefits that they will gain if they send their children to Ummi Kindergarten. At the end of the day, we will assure the owner that this website and data development can increase the number of customers due to every detail about the kindergarten. Moreover, this can convince and attract parents, especially to the nearby parents, to send their children to Ummi Kindergarten. The objective for our system would be to identify the requirement, to design, and lastly to develop a new Ummi Kindergarten registration system. While for the software interfaces, these are the applications we use to build our system, which is PHP version 8.0.5 for server-side scripting language, Apache version 2.4.46 for web server software, Heady SQL version 11.2 for DBMS, brackets version 1.14 for code editor, and lastly for our operating system, we will use the Windows 10. For the hardware interfaces, users can access the system using these hardware devices. There is no specific hardware is needed by the device to collect input data or generate data or information. The user can do by using smartphone, laptop, and desktop.
Will explain about entity relationship diagram (ERD) for our group project. So we have 8 table in our ERD, which is student, parents, teachers, programs, program, and students, which is a composite entity, LHI, login, and user level, and all of attribute in this entity, we take it from a real form, from a form that we receive from Puan Farida, who is the owner of Ummi Kindergarten. Now I will explain about data flow diagram, DFD, for our group project. Okay, in our system we have 2 users, which is parents and teachers. And now I will explain the process of parents first. Alright, it is a common things when we go to any website. We need to sign up first, so we make the first process 1.0 process, which is require user to fill in father IC and to make a password, and then the data will be sent to parents. So after that, user will need to log in using their father IC, using father IC and parents password, and father IC and parents password will be fetched from parents, and the system will determine either the father IC and password same or not. If not same, it will appear an error. After that, if the login is successful, login date will be sent to login data store. Okay, process 3.0, which is require parents to fill in student details, allergy details, and parent details. Alright, after they have filled in all of the detail will be sent to student detail will be sent to student, allergy description will be sent to allergy data flow, and parents detail will be sent to data flow parents. And after that, after they have filled in the detail, parents need to select a program. So the system will send 3 program, either kindergarten, daycare and kindergarten. So selected program after, so the selected program will be sent to programs. Okay, so next I will explain the process for teachers. Okay, for the 6.0 teachers process. Okay, user, it is teacher, need to input teacher IC and teacher password to log in into their page, which is teacher page. So when they key in teacher IC and password, it will be sent into process, and from data flow, it will check either the teacher IC and teacher password same as in the data flow or not. And if the data is same, it will take the user label ID. Either the teacher is a normal user or an admin. Okay, so next, process 7.0, which is display submit application. Okay, for this process, it will appear all of form that have been sent by all of parent. So if there are 10 parent, send 10 application. So all of 10 application will be displayed in the teacher page. So this is output about all of the form. It will be output to the teacher. Alright, teacher will check all of the detail, it is good or not. The next process is 8.0, which is check availability of program. Okay, from data flow programs, we have program quota, which is the maximum is 30 for each program. So from data flow, it will send number of program quota, such as kindergarten, maybe it have 15, that daycare maybe at 20, and kindergarten and daycare maybe it is full. So it will send to process, and I will send to teacher, and teacher can check either the quota is full or not. Right. After that, user, the teacher can update program availability, and uh, the teacher can update registration approval. It is either the form and or application, approved or not, and then the approval date and approval status will be sent to data flow programs and student. Okay, that is from me for the FD. Thank you. Alright, this is our context diagram, which is a summary of the FD data flow diagram, our data flow diagram. So this is login section, and this is when parents fill in a form or application. This is when they select a program for their students, for their children, and then all of the detail will be sent to teachers. And this is section, this is a flow where is login for teachers, and they the approval status and program quota will be sent to teacher, and the details about application will be sent to teacher too, and teachers can update approval status and program quota. After that, all of the detail about application will be appear in parents page, so that parent can see either the application have been approved or not.
Hello again everyone. Now I'm just going to show you the user interface for this system. Alright, our system name is called Ummi Kindergarten Registration System. As you can see right here, this is the login page, and this is the logo for the Ummi Kindergarten, and this is where it shows welcome to Kindergarten Ummi, and you need to insert your identification number as well as password to log in to get into the system. Okay, so this is the login, and if you don't have an account, don't worry, because there is a sign up link here, and you just need to click the link here. Okay, as you can see here, it says doesn't have an account, so you just click the sign up here. Okay, so now it brings us to the sign up page, where it shows sign up things that we need to insert for us to sign up, so that we can log in into the system. And as you can see that here, in this sign up page, it requires users identification number or IC, and password, as well as confirmation password, so that to make sure there will be no errors when trying to log in into this system. Okay, now I'm just going to go to login page, because we already have an account to go to log in into. Now, so let us go to the login page right here. As you can see right here, it says have an account. Just go to the login, just click the login here. So I'm just going to click the login here, and it shows us that we need to fill out this field for us to get into the system. Now I'm just going to insert the data. So this is the IC, identification number, and this is password, just to show how this system works. Okay, now this is the parents IC, so I'm going to click parents button, and it says welcome. Okay, now it brings us to this page. This is the parents page, where it will show the data for the parents for their children. As you can see here, this user has Medic Abdul Manap only has one case, and this is the student's IC, my kids, and this is the date register, and the status of application is pending because the teacher does not verify it yet. Okay, so this is the register new student in order so that the teacher can get the data. This is the logout. So I'm just going to show the page here. I just log in. Now I'm going to log out just to show what it will show to the parents. So we say successfully logged out. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the teacher's account right here. So I'm just going through this because when we have an account we don't need to sign up anymore. We go to the teacher and it will say welcome teachers. Okay, so this is the teacher's page where it will show all the information of the students right here. As you can see here, this is the taskbar. Okay, now I'm just going to show here. This is the record here. Record list of submitted application by parents. Log out page and go to check. Now I'm just going to show how it looks in this page. So I'm just going to log out here. Okay, it says successfully log out, the same as the parents. So that is all for the user interface. Log in, log out, and register. Now I'm going to show the sign up page and where to sign up. So in order to sign up, first of all we need to click the sign up link here. Okay, I click it and it will bring us to the sign up page, and it requires the user to insert identification number, password, and confirm password. So for the user identification number, I'm just going to type a random number right here. Okay, this is the IC and the password. Just going to insert random password. Make sure the password, the confirm password is the same so that there will be no problems whatsoever. Before I click submit, I'm just going to show the database here. Before I click submit, so this is the data, all the data for the account that have been signed up. As you can see right here, there is no number here, the same number right here at the database, not the same number. Okay, so I'm just going to click submit and it will show that the registration is successful. So now that it's successful, I'm just going to save here and I'm going to show the database. Just refresh, and here is the new, so here is the user identification number that have just been registered right here. So input validation control that was implemented in
In this part of video, I will show you how to do a insert process. First, we must log in to the page as a parent. After that, it will go to the application page and it will show a list of names that has just registered on this page. For the insert process, you have to go to register for new student, and this is your application form. In this application form, you must fill the parent information, put the mother IC, father's name, mother's name, father's phone number, mother's phone number, father's salary, also mother's salary. For the student information, they have student name. We must fill student name first. Student age, gender, they have male and female. I choose male. And student birth date, student my kids, student allergy. If you don't have, just put none. Student language, I put Malay. Choice of program, I take DK and other language, none. And put the address of your home. After that, you can check your application form. In this application form, you also can edit the form if there any misspelling mistake. If don't have, you can submit the application form. And the data of you has been registered will appear in the same application page. Now I will check in the database to see the data has been registered or not. Click the refresh, and then as you can see the data as I put in the register page has been put in the database. Now I will do a search and list process. First, I must log in as a teacher. As you can see, this is the list of submitted application by parent. And teacher also can search for their student data by putting the student my kids in the search. For example, I put a random number and then the data is appear. And by clicking the student my kids number, it will show a application form, and as a teacher can check the application is accept or not. For this I will accept the application and submit. Now I will search the student that teacher approved before. The status of approval is yes. And then in the data, by clicking the refresh, as you can see, the status approved is yes. For the delete process, I will show you how to do by clicking the delete. Okay, and then go to the database to see it will be deleted or not by clicking the refresh, and the data has been deleted. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Now I'm going to show the calculation in this Ummi kindergarten registration system. So first, we must go into the parents account. So I'm just going to pick parents account here. Okay, in order, as you can see right here, the status of application is pending. So if it's pending, then they will not show the fees. Fees will only show none because status of application is pending. In order to get the calculation, the status of application must be yes. Okay, so in order to get this application, status of application yes or approved, first the teacher, we must go to the teacher's account. Okay, I'm going to the teacher's account, and I'm going to pick the student matrix number that is shown at the parents account earlier. So for this, as you can see right here, this is the application form, and this is where the teachers will make sure, will check whether the students got the application or not. The teachers will accept the application or not. It depends on the teacher. So I'm going to click yes, and I'm going to click submit, and it says that. Okay, and as you can see, the status of approval is yes. So I'm just going to log out and just to show the calculation. And for the calculation, first must go to the parents, and as you can see here, the status of application is yes, and it will show us the calculation. So as you can see right here, it shows 2,000 ringgit for a year and 200 ringgit for a month, because as we can see back then, it shows kindergarten for the program type, and this is the coding. So as you can see right here, this is the calculation for fees. If approval status is pending or is no, then the fees per year and the fees per month will show none. As if the approval status is yes, then there are three sections, being daycare, kindergarten, and daycare and kindergarten for the program type. If the program type is daycare, the fees per year is 10 times 150 with the decimal of 2. As you can see here, if we calculate this, we will get 1,500 ringgit here, and fees per month is 150 ringgit for a month. And for the kindergarten program type, for the fees per year, it will be 2,000 ringgit, while the fees per month will be 200 ringgit. And lastly, daycare and kindergarten, where it combines daycare and kindergarten, for the fees per year is 3,500 ringgit, whereas the fees per month is 200 ringgit. Okay, so going back to the system, it shows us 2,000 ringgit per year and 200 ringgit a month, which concludes that the program type that the user choose is kindergarten. So that is all for the calculation. Okay, special output, or known as graph, in this Ummi kindergarten registration system. As you can see right here, I'm on the teacher's page. The reason I'm in this page is because only teachers can get access to the graph. This is because teachers have all the information, of all the students that registered into the system. Okay, now I'm just going to click go to chat, and it will bring us to this page. This page shows us the total registered students by gender. As you can see right here, by this graph or pie chart here, it shows there are two colors, red and blue. Red represents male, while blue represents female. As you can see right here, it shows the number of the total registered students by gender. And as for male, it shows 11 students that are registered. In while female, it shows 7. And what happens if I click here? And if I click this, it will only show male, overall male students that registered into the system. And if I click male here, it will only show as female, total registered students for female right here. So that is all for the special output or graph, or known as graph.
In a nutshell, this registration system will make it easier and better for the parents and the teachers of Ummi Kindergarten. This system had achieved the objective that has been asked by the owner of the Ummi Kindergarten. Despite the fact that numerous issues and limitations occurred during the cycles, my group and I can figure out how to deal with them easily and make it the system with a greater website.